Hello and welcome along and welcome back to Meadow Grove Farm. Today we are in our class. We're on our 840 Axion here. We're heading up to the shop because we do have a little bit more equipment to pick up. So what we're going to do today is the day that we are getting the cows. I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited by the fact that we've got cows so early on in this series. Which is going to be absolutely excellent. But what we do need to do straight off the bat is we're going to need to get ourselves something to get the cows back to our farming. Now I massively prefer to transport my own animals rather than rely on what we have or the stuff that or rely on having them transported to the farm. It is quicker to do it the other way, but I think it's more realistic to me and everything for that. We're going to get this animal transporter, this Fleagle animal transporter. This is available on the modhub. It's a great little animal transporter, this. And what do we... Oh, I think we can have it in the black. I think we'll have it in black. And the design colour, let's go with... something that matches our class here. So it's a Deutz green, but that should work nicely. Wheel brand, we've got Lizard or Michelin. I think we're going to go with the Michelin tyres on it. And we're going to lease this. Because we're not going to use it very much. £902 to lease it is going to be great. So that's got that sorted. We need a few other bits and pieces as well. We're going to need an Aquatrans. We're going to need this in order to give the cows some water. So we're going to... I think we're going to lease this as well. Again, we're not using it very often. Just once in a blue moon. We're not worried about doing mixed at the moment. What we do need is something to blow some straw in, and this we're going to buy because these are not very expensive, and I love these Warriors straw blowers. So we're going to buy ourselves one of these. That is great. That goes, I think that, just going to double check. Yes, that does go on our front loader. So we're going to buy that. And then we're going to need to, I don't think we have a weight at the moment for our fence, so we're going to get that as well. And we're going to get a fence weight for this. Something a bit bulky, I think the 2300, absolutely excellent. We're going to be putting a fair amount of weight on the back of that tractor, and we want to go with the Fendt Classic colour, because that is the colour of our tractor. So we'll buy that as well. And then one last thing that we need to get, that again is something that we need to hire, is from the baling technology, is this, which is the Ursus T127. This basically will allow us to collect up our round bales, although yeah, we'll collect up our round bales with this. This will be a quicker way of doing things. So we've got a lot to do today. Again, we're going to lease this because it's not going to be massively used. So there we go. So we have quite a range of stuff that we've got to use today. As a result, we're going to be using all of our tractors. So let's jump back in our class action here. And buying all of this at once means that we don't have to worry about popping back down to the shop a lot on camera. What we can do is we can come and get these bits and pieces and get them back to the farm. We are going to head now, though, to the animal place, or the animal market. Now, if we look on the map, that is up. In fact, yeah, I can show you where the animal dealer is on the map. So we're over here with the shop. Now, the animal dealer is right over here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to be going along this road here, up here, and round and up there. So I'm going to get that going and get going on that. And we will be there in a snap. So we're coming up to the animal dealer now. I think this is it on the left. Is that it? No, I don't think that is. I think it's actually... it's slightly further up around here. It's one of those things where on the small map it can be quite hard to see things. But yeah, there it is. So this is it up here on our right. Right in there. Which also says pig farm down that way. but we are going into the animal dealer, which is in here. Now, I think we can hold 6 cows in here, so we shouldn't immediately need to borrow any money. Not actually. I think it's around the side here is where our cows. Yeah, here's where we load up with the animals. So let's open this up like so, and buy ourselves some cows. So we don't want pigs, so we want cows all of the same colour. I am gonna go ooh, good question on here. They could go for the classic black and whites, but I think we've got those elsewhere, or had those elsewhere. In fact, no, we had those elsewhere. We had those on Marwell. So we're gonna go with the brown and whites here. We're gonna move as many as we can fit in the trailer, which is 6 by the looks of things. Yeah, 15,000. So that is a good start. Close up the back of our trailer. I'm going to reverse up a little bit more so we can get the tractor out. And then get these back to our farm. Now, the good thing about this is that our farm is not very far away from the animal dealer. Even if it's a bit of a tight turn for us to get out. There we go. Doing a U-turn around here. Not the easiest of things. Through the hedge a little bit. Right, so our farm, if we look at this, our farm is actually up to the right here. So we'll go down here and then round here. And that then takes us, and of course, passing the BGA there as well. And I think based on feedback from people on our on previous streams, or sorry, previous videos, what we're going to be doing today, what we're going to be doing on this map, actually, is go in here, is to do a forage wagon for the grass and the silage. So rather than wrapping silage bales, something we've not done for a while is doing grass. We should be all right with that because we need to feed the cows grass anyway. We're going to initially be feeding them hay, so that all works. And yeah, so that should work nicely. I'm looking to expand. You can see we've got the hay bales in the field. In fact, the field has grown back a bit already. So that's good. We've got quite a quick, good turnaround with our stuff on here. So that is all going to work in our favour. We should be able to get the grass done fairly quickly. Does mean a fair amount of baling, but should all be good. I'm going to go straight in here. So let's jump out and open our gate. And then we can just pull straight in, and that should be the easiest, or the route of least resistance for this. Excellent, and we can bring that round. We do have a grass bale in our hay. Now, I'm not 100% sure where we unload our cows. I'm guessing it's down the far end here. Which is going to be interesting, seeing as we brought in our trailer the wrong way. Yeah, in fact, there we go. That is where we unload our cows. But can we get them to unload from this position here? Let's have a look. Yes, we can. Plenty of space here. So we'll just back this up. We may be able to open this gate and make it even easier on ourselves. Should be able to, I think. Yeah, there we go. So we can back this right into here and then unload our cows. So this is our first 6 cows, which gets us up and running with our cows on here, which is absolutely brilliant. So let's open up the back of this trailer and hopefully, you know what? I'm not 100% sure this is the unload point, but we're about to find out. Yes, it is. Perfect. So move all of those across and confirm that and back. Perfect. So there we go. That is our first. No, that isn't quite. So move all 6 and confirm. There we go. We didn't quite do it right the last time. So that is our first 6 cows unloaded. We're going to get more. We have actually the money for more. So we're going to go and do that. I'll get some more cows added in a bit. What we need to do at the moment, though, is we need to go and get these first lot fed and watered. So we need to go and pick up some bales. So let's get this around, and we're going to get this in the sort of this driveway over here. That way, it's out of our way and ready to go for the next set of cows. So stop that there, and we will head over to. Yeah, we'll head over to this. Because we have not used this little tractor enough yet. We need to get our wires on the front. Oh, that turned the light on. Let's jump out here. Close that door. Now, does this door open? It appears that this door does not open, interestingly. Oh no, there we go. There we are. Now this little fence has been uploaded. Oh, sorry, updated, I should say. Which is great because, yeah, it looks even better than it did before. It's absolutely brilliant to see this tractor. See this tractor in FS19. There was a version of it that wasn't great in FS17. But this version has really been worked on. To have such a strange little tractor so early on in this is absolutely brilliant. And this tractor absolutely is built for doing front loader work like this. It actually has a bit in the middle. I wonder if I'll probably show this when I get down to the shop. But the way that its suspension works is absolutely fantastic. And you can see the whole front of it wobbling a bit there. And that's what is so great about it. It just works so wonderfully odd, and just it works. It levels based on the ground, so you're always going to have sort of be flat to whatever you're trying to load on, which is why this is such a great tractor for front loader work. And on for this map as well, because you got fields that are all on slopes. And you can just load really, really easily. And it's great to have such a custom front loader on it as well. I really love that too. We are going to pick up. We're going to pick up the yard stuff with this, and then come back with our case in a minute for the bale collector. So what we want is we're going to want this on. We're going to want that on last. I think we want our weight on first. Now the weight is the wrong way round for us to pick up from here. So I'm going to move the water bowser out of the way. Like so. Grab that and pull that forwards. So yeah, this is and this is why this makes such a good yard tractor as well. Because we're just going to be pulling just bits like the water bowser about with it and things like that. So let's get this all hooked up and back to the yard. There we go. That's got our weight on, so that is going to really help with the with our straw shredder now. Whoop. Slow that down. There we go. That's everything hooked on. And I have the wrong bit. Now this is where it gets interesting with all this setup. Now of course we do have, having bought this, we now have 2 bale spikes. Which is an interesting setup. This is just going to be a lot of fun to get back to the farm. On the narrow roads on this map, this is quite a challenge we have now. Especially with the traffic still running. But I'm going to get this back to the farm, and then we'll see what we... and then we're going to come back down here with the case and get started on collecting up the bales. Okay, we are back up at the farm. And I didn't actually have much problem with getting this stuff back. What we are doing at the moment is we are running out of space. There's not a huge space, a huge amount of space at the main farm. We are going to have to store a whole load of straw here soon. So I'm just trying to work out the best place for us to be stacking these bales. Just have a look around here. We have a lot. Actually, we have a load of shed space around here. Wow, we have a lot of shed space around here. So I think this is probably going to be our best bet for where we're going to be storing our bales. And we may have to restack them in there, but that is absolutely fine. If that's the case, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to drop off my... yeah, and we'll take this stuff around here. Because this is stuff for maintaining the cows then. And that makes more sense. To put this stuff around here. And we're going to have, and actually the limited storage, that makes more sense for us to put the hay bales, or for us to do, not do silage bales, but to do hay bales and, to do stuff in the silage clamp instead. So we'll drop this down as well. We need to switch over to that. There we go. And detach. Perfect. So that's all done. Let's go and move this tractor out of the way. Actually, we'll leave this tractor up here because we're going to need this in a minute. And we'll head down and grab our case. Now, our case is in the other barn here. So we need to switch these barn doors. There we go. And now we need to go and pick up some of our bales. We need to get some straw bales back. We need to get some hay bales back. So we'll probably do one stack of each, and get all these collected, and that would be a great way to go. So back down to the shop we go. Right, we're back from the shop, and we've got our bale stacker. We're actually heading into our yard here. Because we want to get around here. I need to get used to sort of putting my tractors away down this yard, because with the limited amount of space we have up at the main yard, having this yard available to us just makes a whole lot more sense. So we'll turn this on. Now this bale stacker, this takes 8 bales, so we've probably got a couple of trips on this field. Let's turn off our indicator and pick up our first one. And the reason why I've gone for this one and not the one from the Andersen DLC is we just wouldn't get the Andersen DLC one through these lanes. It's just way too tight for such a big bale stacker on this map. Whereas this one is a really useful small size. This will allow us to easily get our bales stacked up. We do have a couple of problem bales. There we go. Got that one. Can I get... I might have to get into the hedgerow for this one, or take it side on. Oh, there we go. So yeah, no more than 2 trips down to this field. Not a huge number of bales, but we don't... This is the thing. We don't have a huge number of cows yet. And we can work our way up with our the number of bales and everything over time. And once we've done that, in fact, that is 8 bales. Yeah, that is the 8 bales. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got slightly, only very slightly more than 8 bales left on this field. That is a touch annoying. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we have 9 bales left. So, yeah. Maybe I should have left one of the ones in the hedgerows for later. But it's... we're not going to get all of those in the second go. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 8 bales now with this. And then going to pick up 8 hay bales. And what we're going to do is go from there to get our cows started. So we're going to get our water, we're going to get our And we're going to feed them some hay, we're going to shred some straw, and that will then get the cows at least started. And then what I can do is afterwards I can go out and we can get the rest of these bales all collected up and bring them back to the farm. So the next time we are in a position where we have everything ready for us. So back up to our farm in the gate. And we're gonna go and we're gonna stack these at the back as we were talking about just a minute ago. Now I'm hoping, this being a nice small bale stacker, we should be able to unload these straight into the shed. If not, it might be interesting, but it's more the it's the side, it's the collector that gets in our way more than anything. But it is, actually, this barn looks almost like it's built for that. There seems to be enough width to do what I'm planning to do, which is quite cool. Let's aim that. Yeah, look at this left-hand barn. If we stick really, really close to this post, we might be able to actually unfold our bale stacker and unstack these bales. That's really awesome. So we'll give it a go. We'll press the unstack button. Or the unload button. Yeah, it does. It has enough space for us to do that in here. That's absolutely brilliant. And absolutely perfect. So there we go. That is our first stack of straw bales in. So we're going to go and get a stack. Ooh. That is the only downside to getting so close to that. We're going to go and get a set of hay bales now. So we'll run over to our hay bale field and we'll do the same thing. We'll unload those into the same area. We do have that sort of end shed there. So there is a fair amount of storage space here. And in fact, I don't know what's in that big middle barn in the middle. Big middle barn in the middle. But we should have, I think we're going to have plenty of hay bales. Yeah, in fact we do. We have a ton of hay bales. So that's really good news. We're going to have more hay bales than we have straw. I'm actually looking, I think, in the next couple of episodes in trying to buy another field. And we want a field or two. The trouble is, the one I'd really like is field 20, which is directly opposite us at the moment. Unfortunately, it's full of cotton. So we could possibly do the cotton contract on it, and then maybe just contract field 20 for a while, and see if we can do that. See if we can make some money from that, and then maybe buy it. You know, right? We only have 8 bales on this field. That is absolutely perfect. So we can. Oh no! Again, we have 9 bales on this field. Sorry, I have miscounted because we have one near the gate, near the gateway as well. So yeah, 9 bales. What is it with these fields? I'm doing 9 bales. But we'll get this back to the shed and get it unloaded. Okay, so I'm back up at the main farm. Now this shed here is a lot less forgiving than the other side. There's a lot less room to manoeuvre with this, as you can see. It's sort of catching on that. So, the moment I can't fold it back up. So let's do it that way. There we go. Absolutely perfect. There we are. Right, so let's bring this up and get the unloading going. Put those to the back. Wait. Ooh. Cool. And then we need to fold down and fold up before we can come out. Like so. And then fold that back up. And we're done with this for now. So I'm just going to park this out the way over here. We can probably put it in this shed here somewhere, but as I said, for now we're fine here. What I might do in future is actually unload it outside and restack them. Yeah, we'll leave that out of the way there. And that's that done. So, we have some hay bales and we have some straw. Let's get this started. So first up, what we're going to do is we're going to pop onto our front bit here, and we're going to grab just the bale spike. So, detach the rest. Like so. And then we're able to go in here. And I think this might be tall enough, actually. One of the nice things about this, I think, or one of the nice things about this bale stacker is it doesn't stack them too high for one of these. There we go. So there's a thing where if I've not got the front loader, or the actual front arm selected, I can't actually alter the angle of my front bit, which is what's happening now. I thought I couldn't angle it at all, but actually, yeah, I could. And yeah, that's what was giving me problems. So, in goes our bale. There we go, that's in that. So let's go and give our cows some straw now. Right, so. Which means actually going down the other end the way we've got this. So let's get this gate open. There we go. And we're going to come in from this end because we need to blow it. It's actually a little bit strange in that we have to blow it across, I think. Or do we have to... Yeah, because the stalls are in here. So I don't know if we blow it across into there or across into here. I think that we have to do it from this side. So actually we need to move the tractor back, otherwise we're going to hit it with this. There we are. Let's open this one up. So a little bit of a collision issue with the gates there, or with the various... There is always a little bit of an overlap. Where there's a bit of an overlap, you end up opening the wrong door quite often. I'm quite glad with the size of the weight that we put on the back of this. There we go. Let's see if this will work. Turn it on. Feeding trough. So no, this is the feeding area. So what we need to do is we need to drop that off the front. Switch round and blow the other direction. So hook that back on. This will not unload here either. Ah, there we go. Unload this. Blow the straw in. There we go. So that's perfect. So that is that really does us for today. We've got a nice load of straw in. We've got our first 6 cows. We will have more before next time. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.